So you want to learn how to grow on YouTube without spending any money? Well, here's how I hit 200K views. You can repeat the exact formulas that I'm going to give you over and over again and find success and even start from zero. So here is your free course. Okay, so here's how I created 200K plus views on YouTube. So you can just copy me. So this is chapter 1. This is going to be the most valuable channel that you can find on YouTube. And so in this video, I'm going to prove that statement to you. Just watch. So we're going to start with what is YouTube growth. Let's just define what YouTube growth looks like, because I think a lot of times we can see it for something else than what it actually is right now. So here's a few thumbnails. You probably recognize some of these thumbnails, honestly. Like these are such common used formats across YouTube. It's probably looked a little like these, right? YouTube growth to you has looked a little bit like these. Well, I have a question for you. Have you learned anything? Have you literally learned anything from these videos? Like, besides CTR, right? Click through rate and clickbait. What are you learning from these videos? Tell me. Tell me. Like, all of it is based around dopamine and based around getting you to click and getting you to watch all the way through. Right? They're trying to get you addicted to these videos. And that's maybe what you are. I was addicted for so long to these videos. You might be actually watching this video right now because you feel like you've learned nothing that is actually going to help you get your first 1,000 views. Well, I want to help you get your first 1,000 views. So are they gatekeeping? Are they keeping something away from us that we don't know? Is there something that we just haven't learned yet? And this is what I questioned for so long. And I was so confused. I was like, what are they actually doing that they're not telling us? So here's exactly how I not only passed 1,000 subscribers, but also started a shorts channel and blew up to prove it's not luck. And this is exactly how you can just copy me. Okay. Like, look at these views. Here's recently when I started posting consistently, it completely changed my life. This giant spike back here is just a short, and so don't worry about that. This is consistency. See all through here, and then shorts channel. In literally 15 days, 15 days, I get 84,000.2K views. I have more than that now. 462 watch hours and 416 subscribers. Look at these views. Look at that, 10K views. Okay, it's easy. It's easy using the method that I'm going to give you. So I want you to break that belief that it's hard and it's impossible and I can't get views on YouTube. If you want to grow fast, shorts is the way to go. And so here, I'm going to show you how to do this. How to create banger videos or banger vids, right? That's just to shorten it. So Genesis 1:26 says, "Then God said, let us make mankind in our image, in our likeness." What is he talking? He's talking like back and forth between Jesus and the Holy Spirit. So God is a creator. And so it finishes with, so that they may rule over the fish in the sea and the birds in the sky, over the livestock and all the wild animals, and over all the creatures that move along the ground. I just wanted to include the whole verse. But the thing is that if we're made in the image of God and he is a creator, right? He is a creator. If we're made in the image of God and he is a creator, then that means that we are many creators, right? We are meant to create, but the only difference is that he is a creator and he creates out of nothing, and we create out of what he's already given us. right? And so as Christians, we believe that the world was made by him, but we were made by him, right? And so we can make videos. We can be content creators, and that is creating with what he's given us. Not only creating with what he's given us, like the technology he's given us to create with, but also the talents and the skills and the abilities that he's made us to have. And so let's make banger videos. Let's make some banger videos. So the two kinds of content, we have shorts and long form videos. You probably know this, but I want to tell you what they attract. So shorts have lower attention span, right? Like lower attention span people are going to be watching shorts. No offense if all you do is watch shorts, but I'm guessing that's probably not true because you're watching this entire video, right? You are used to longer form content. And that means that you have a higher attention span. And so shorts are going to attract, of course, lower attention span people, which means that they're, of course, not going to be as dedicated to your content. And also, you'll get higher and quicker views. And so there is a negative and a positive. Lower attention span is the negative. The positive thing is that you are going to have quicker and higher view counts on each video. And so if you're starting out and you just want to hit those 1,000 subscribers, this is honestly the way to go if you want to go fast. But I chose on my main channel to go with just straight up videos because longs attract higher attention span and they attract a dedicated audience. And so if you're trying to build more of a business, more of a sustained long business, then long form is what you want to go for. So let's see how to make shorts. How can you make these shorts that pull over 9K views? Some 1K, right? And that's okay. Then you make another one the next day and you hit 9.2K. Like it literally just keeps going around. You just need to stay consistent. So step one is open your channel. If you haven't set up your channel, then that is of course really needed. You need to set up your channel. So make a profile image that fits your brand. Mine is just a picture of me because it tells the viewer it is a personal brand. To build a business and it's upon a logo or some kind of idea, make the logo and make that be the picture. So it's really straightforward, and just make sure that you have your profile image. Who cares about the banner right now? We're just starting. And then step two is get editing. So download editing software. Premiere Pro is what I use. You can get the student discount for like $15, $20. That's really good. And then if you want free, editing software, just use CapCut. DaVinci Resolve has a free version and it's crazy. It's actually so good for free version, so I'd highly recommend that. And then research editing tutorials. I did not know how to edit. My first video, I was cutting just the clip up for 6 hours. And so find editing tutorials. Don't try to go alone. I know some of us like to just figure it out ourselves, but a lot of times it's good to have some advice and some actual direction. So some YouTubers I recommend is Hillier Smith. He has more like the storyline and how to craft a video he talks about, which is really helpful. And then Adobe in a Minute is more like applicable to Premiere Pro. And so that's really helpful. That has been really helpful to me. Practice with straight up iPhone photos. This is something that you can do automatically, that you can do right away. Upload iPhone photos, just send them over to your computer and start playing with lighting, start playing with music, start playing with effects on it, and you'll get more used to just being on the platform. And so you can literally do that today. You can literally take action on that today. Step three is record your first video. Grab your phone. You don't need a fancy camera if you don't have one. We don't need a script yet. I'll give you one in a bit. Record what you do in your daily life. So Me right now, I'm recording myself in my room. So what I can literally do is I'll be doing school and I can set up the camera and I can record me doing school. I can record me driving. I can record myself at the gym. And this is exactly what I did. So depending on if you want to educate or entertain, document your day in a life. And this is just one way to easily make your first shorts. And so if you want to easily go the same route that I did to pull all these views, you just document your life. Just document what you're doing in your day. Make it around something interesting. And so step 4 is upload. Upload your videos from the day. So, okay, you either have one full day of footage or just simple shots of what you did today. Just simple shots from your day or simple shots of what you want to talk about. And so your voice does not sound bad. You got this. So now we're going to prepare for the voiceover. Don't be uncomfortable with your voice. Don't be uncomfortable with that other people are going to see you. Oh no. We need to do it. You're watching all these other people. You're watching me right now. And the thing is, I have the confidence to record, to hit record over and over. And this is what produces success, right? If we're not creating in the likeness that God created us to, then we're going to fail. Of course, we're going to fail, especially if you are made to create, right? You're made to create. So why not create? So step 4 is script out and script the hook. So script out a viral hook and script. And how you can do this is use similar scripts to other creators. I know that sounds maybe weird to you or maybe messed up to you. No, it's okay. Use this format. This is literally my format. This is day blank, so day 1, day 2, whatever it is, whatever day it is of doing blank until blank. So this is day 100 of taking an ice bath. Right, I thought of that because I'm gonna eventually be taking ice baths, but I do cold showers, right? So I could say this is day 100 of taking cold showers until I get a 6-pack. If you do fitness, right? If I do fitness content, this would be perfect to my fitness audience and also the people who are on self-improvement because they're trying to improve themselves and they see that cold exposure is healthy for you. And so this would relate to them and it would also be a repeatable format. So use the but so method. So here's an example. This is day 100 of taking an ice bath until I get a 6-pack. So today is blank Celsius. So that's the temperature. But who cares? Get in. And then you do so again and then but. So, and you format all your language through sewing in but and so. So live like that's a complete typo. I'm sorry about that. So, uh, make it like you are sewing, right? Sew in the button sew method. You script your YouTube shorts like this, and it will hold the viewer's attention, resulting in a viral video, right? Because these people are low attention span. And I'm sorry to say that. But if you're watching shorts all the time, you're going to have low attention span. So we're targeting that, and we're using the button sew method to help them get through the entire video and to actually get value through it. So step 5 is voiceover. Get comfortable, drink some water. I actually need that water. Hold a good posture like this. Deep breath and record your voiceover on voice memos. Literally on your iPhone. You can open the app, voice memos, hit record. All I do on my videos is I hold it like this in my hand and I just speak. So you can just speak. You don't even need to have the camera in front of you. It's just a voiceover. With all the footage in the editor from your iPhone, you won't just drag and drop your voiceover. First, send the MP4 over to your computer and now run it through Podcastle. Podcastle.com. I think that's what the site is. But they have a free AI cleanup tool to make your audio sound amazing. So basically, I use Adobe Enhance, which is the same kind of idea. It's just for people who already pay for Adobe. That's why I use it. But a completely free version of this is Podcastle AI, and it'll help clean up your entire voiceover so that any background noise, any little noises in the background, they're going to be completely cut out, which is going to be so nice for you to actually achieve this result of quality throughout all of your videos. And so now drop it into the editor and get editing. Finish the edit. Step 6, edit through the entire video, which I'm going to show you soon. I'm going to come out with a video where I'm going to help you edit through an entire video so that you know how to edit exactly how I edit, and that it can just be easier for you to know what you're doing while editing. And then add auto captions if possible. CapCut makes you try to pay for auto captions, so that is going to be hard, but you can also make your own. And then add favorite song if you're okay with copyright, which I was okay with it because I just wanted to try to pull the views. But if not, then download songs off Epidemic Sound. And now step 7, post. The title of your video is important. It's really important, guys. So make it appealing and make it bold. A way I titled my shorts for daily challenges is day blank of blanking at 18 years old, right? So day whatever it is of doing something at 18 years old, because I leveraged my age, right? Because that was one of my unfair advantages in the marketplace. So this is one way to do it. Also, if you're going to add hashtags, don't overthink it. They do not do much more than identify the audience at times, but YouTube will do that for you. And then the last step, step 7.5, is love the journey. Have fun in the process. Literally, just fall in love with the process. Fall in love with learning how to edit. Okay, it's going to be hard, right? But it's going to be fun. Like, fall in love with scripting. If you can't fall in love with some of these things, at least some of them, then you're going to be inconsistent. You're going to fall off and you're not going to be successful. And I'm sorry to say that, but you have to fall in love with at least some of the process. Don't just be seeking views, right? Even though I know that is what we are aiming for. And so we're aiming for views and we're aiming for these big view counts, but also more just aim for seeking purpose, right? Seek purpose through doing all of this. It's a purposeful thing to actually learn how to speak, how to write something, how to like edit, right? It's all a process. Fall in love with the process and seek purpose inside of doing so. Okay, so we know how to make shorts now. I literally just taught you how to make shorts. If you follow that, you can screenshot this right now. If you follow that, you will know exactly how to make shorts. And we know what YouTube growth is. Are they gatekeeping? So how to make long form videos. I typoed that. Here, I'm going to fix that because that is ridiculous. It's a very crazy process. You might spend hours journaling, but this info will easily grow you past 1K views. Okay, this will grow you past 1K views if you know this info. So listen up. So 3 musts. I've never heard that in something, but I wanted to use it because it's unique. So 3 musts to starting out. So identify. Who is the exact person I serve through my content? Ask yourself this. Write all 3 of these down. So who is the exact person I serve through my content? What kind of person do I serve? Who is that? And so my aim is Gen Z men who are Christians, who are pursuing growing on YouTube, and they're pursuing self-improvement. They're like pursuing actually improving themselves while wanting to make content. And so if you are this person, that's great. That is great because you are the target audience. And so try to reach those kind of people, whoever you choose. And then also ask yourself, what does the 3.0 version of me do? What does the 3.0 version of me do? Okay, there's a 3.0 version of you. And I know that sounds maybe weird, maybe interesting, but literally look at this. Here, this is on my wall. I'm going to rip it off just to show you. 3.0 version of Aiden. Okay, skills, characteristics, beliefs. Skills, characteristics, beliefs. You break down all three of those things and you find, I'm going to make sure I didn't put this actually later on. Yeah, okay. And you find, because it's so important, you find that you can put different aspects about each category down on a piece of paper, and you can start walking into the kind of person that would make $10,000 a month, the kind of person that would post a video every single day, or the kind of person that would post a video every single week, a high quality video, right? Walk into that version of you. And so write this down, put it on your wall, and I promise you that you'll start becoming that person. And now, what does my daily routine do to my YouTube success? Just reflect on what you are doing in your day, which I'll get to in a little bit, and how that is affecting your YouTube success. And then also, purpose. Purpose. This is a huge topic, a huge thing, but it's something I really like to include in everything I do. Ikigai. This is a practice, a purpose practice that is actually helping you define who you are and what you love. And so there's 4 sections: what you love, what the world needs, what you can be paid for, and what you are good at. And once you identify what shows up in all four of these circles, then you know that that is your ikigai, that that is your purpose. And so through doing this multiple times, I found that it was video. I found that I needed to be creating videos because I love creating videos. I know that the world needs videos. The world needs to be influenced in a positive way. Uh, what I can be paid for is videos, is making content on YouTube, and what I'm have been pursuing on what I am good at is video. And so I identified all 4 of these things. And if video shows up in there, then I'm really glad that you're watching this right now. Okay, your first video checklist. So you know how to make videos. You're probably not taking action right now because you're watching this video, and that's okay. And you're getting a lot of information. It might feel like a lot, and so I just want it to be simplified in an action plan for the next week or for the next few days. Okay, so here's your first video checklist. So number 1, channel. Set up your channel. Get your channel fully set up. I'm just going to run through this fast so you know. Who do you serve? Number 2. That is number 2. Who do you serve? Identify the person that you serve. Number 3, grab your phone. Charge it up. I don't care. I don't care if it's old. That's okay. Grab it and start hitting record. So script, but don't hit record yet, right? Script your video using Creator Formula OS. I have the link to this whole PDF down below, but I basically broke down everything that you need to do on YouTube: hooks, scripting, all this kind of stuff. So you have extra value and extra help on starting with YouTube. And so if you watch this video and if you get that PDF, there's a 0% chance that you're not going to be successful on YouTube if you apply everything I've given you. And I promise that, because it's everything that I've used. And I'm past 1,000 subscribers already. And on that Shorts channel, remember, in 15 days, in 15 days, I got 84K views. And so you can trust me, and this is going to work. So number 5 is record your day. Pick a topic your audience needs and wants. Your audience needs and wants, the things that they're used to seeing, but also what they want to see. Also what they want to see. And so young men want to see success, right? And so if I get a Stripe payment, I'm going to share that in my short. I'm going to be like, I got a Stripe payment. And all the young men who see that, they're going to be happy for me. They're going to be excited. They're going to be motivated, right? Because all the other entrepreneurs that are men are going to relate with wanting that same thing, right? And so that's a need for them in their mind. And that's also a want. It's mainly a need. Mainly a want. Sorry. And then number 6 is finish recording. So get everything recorded, finish up, make sure you have all the shots. And then number 7, upload, of course. Number 8, add in all your clips. Number 9, edit in audio using AI, audio cleanup. Number 10, make sure you have all your captions. Number 11, export. Try to export highest quality possible, but that's okay if not. Upload using viral title. So find a title that's already worked, which I gave you. And also, you can just look at other shorts that are successful on YouTube. And if they are in the same category, and if they work for your short, apply the same title, because that's okay. That's okay to do that. Or just start studying what works. Start studying what works and seeing how you can actually go viral. And so break the belief that you can't get views. Break the belief that you can't get views, and you will see results. Okay? If you break the belief that you can't get views, then you will start seeing results. Here is 55 seconds of Aiden, me, holding his phone and speaking on something that means a lot to him personally. Also, his audience. If you see this video, God has given you a purpose, right? Back to purpose. What did I say? I said that I include that in all my videos, right? So my audience already knows I'm going to be talking about purpose. Okay? My audience already knows that I'm going to be talking about purpose. That's the foundation, right? Because the initial clicks, the initial views is something that even if you had 5 subscribers, that they're already used to. Okay? And then from there, I make a viral title. I came up with this kind of like exactly how I did it, but it's if you see this video, comma, blank, 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 like whatever it is, has been used across YouTube, but I kind of just reiterated on it, and that got me 2.1K views. So it's aligned with my personality, is aligned with my audience, and is aligned with YouTube because it's already gone viral on YouTube. That same kind of idea, not the same video, but the same kind of idea. And so viral idea plus knowing your audience equals results. So know your audience well. Write down what your audience, identify who your audience is, what your audience does, what your audience is struggling with, and you will find results when you use especially a viral idea comboed with that. Okay, so you made your first video. Woo! You made your first video. I'm gonna, yeah, like, dude, if you can make your first video, that is going to be the most important thing for you actually succeeding on YouTube, right? Because that's the one thing that is going to lead to your success. So remember these 3 things. People will judge a book by its cover. People will judge a book by its cover. So if you saw this, Holy Bible, bam. Well, do the same thing with thumbnails. If you're Christian, right, you're going to be like, oh, I know that book, right? If you're non-Christian, you're going to be like, or what is that? Or I haven't picked that up in a long time, right? And so do the same thing with thumbnails. What is familiar to your audience will see and they will relate something in their mind with that thing. And so when I see the Bible, I think of like my favorite verse, or I think of that I go to church every single week, or whatever it is, right? And so do the exact same thing with your thumbnails. Make it so people do judge the book by its cover, because people really do. If people don't open it up, then they're not going to see it, of course. And so you have to actually make them intrigued when they see it, so they can actually open your video to see that it has so much value. Okay, so number 2 is you have no credibility, so leverage your unfair advantages. Each person has been given specific purposes, which I talked about before, and gifts. So using Ikigai and learning that you can leverage things you already carry, right? And so here's me. Here's Aiden on the beach, happy dude in the summer because I'm enjoying my summer, and now it's cold outside. But I love people, right? Aiden loves people. And so because I've been made to love people, I leverage that through my content, through the love that I put in my videos. And I also leverage that through connecting, through making connections across the internet and in person with people and learning from other people, because I love people so much. And so I leverage that through my content. And so leverage whatever, write some characteristics about you, right? The characteristics, skills, beliefs, the new characteristics about you and the old ones that are positive, right? Keep those and build those up and leverage those through your content. And now 3 is turn the time you have to be optimized around content creation. Ask yourself, what do I spend my time on? What do I spend my time on? So time management is so difficult for all of us. As teenagers, as young men, managing our time is really difficult. So I started journaling what I do every single 30 minutes. So here's a little daily checklist of mine. But also, like, I have this little journal, and I started journaling what I do every 30 minutes. Every single 30 minutes I have down. And why is that? It's just to optimize my time, right? It's just to optimize, like, what am I doing during these certain periods in the daytime? And so instead of scrolling, I'm literally just going to the next thing that I need to do. And so, on top of having just a daily checklist of the things that you need to do, start tracking. Literally set a timer on your phone. I have my phone put away right now because I want to focus on this. But literally start tracking every 30 minutes. What am I doing? And then alarm goes off. And then alarm goes off every 30 minutes. And you write down what you've been doing in those 30 minutes. This is really going to help you see, like, what is the percentage of time I'm spending on YouTube, and what percentage do I want to be spending on it? What can I spend on it? So the number one highest leverage task as a YouTuber is recording. Okay, I want you to note that down. The number one highest leverage task as a YouTuber is recording. So, record your first video, record your second video, record your third video. Keep recording videos. Don't stop, because through the repetition, through putting in the reps, you see that you can find success. And so I want you to see this. Start making horrible videos, and then you can get better, right? Here's me. Here is me in December. Okay, 10 months ago. I start hitting the gym, 10 months of consistency, 10 months of sweat and tears, actually some tears in there. And I was depressed during this time, okay? And I started self-improving. I started actually improving myself and improving my content. And here's what I look like now. And that's not to brag. That's to show you, dude, that, like, you can go from one place to another fast. You can fast track your success, and that's not only in the gym, but that's also in content creation, right? I was so dead in views. I was so dead here, all through here. And as soon as I started staying consistent, that is where I started seeing results. And that's where I started learning the principles that I could apply to my brand new shorts channel. And so you can do it, you can succeed, and you can literally destroy competition. So if you apply everything I laid out in this video, you can get these YouTube results even faster than I did. You could even get these gym results even faster if you just apply what you're learning with YouTube, what you're learning with these other things, staying consistent, time management. It all circles together. It all builds together and actually applies success all throughout your entire day and your entire life. And this is what I preach, because people talk about just YouTube growth, but it's actually personal growth. It's actually developing yourself as a man, as a person, because you are writing, okay, what does my audience struggle with? What do I struggle with? What am I good at? And when you identify those things, you're actually leveraging yourself, your skills, your characteristics, your beliefs, and you're actually destroying the marketplace and beating all competition, because that's not what they're doing. And so go get it. Go get your success. Free community is in the description. I can teach you how to be successful on YouTube, and you can get a ton of more free stuff and videos to come out soon, and community with other people. You can get so much community with other people, talk about your struggles, talk about your wins, and we can all talk together. So thank you for watching this video, and go get it.